just realised I've sort of copped on myself a bit there, but that's fine. You can hop up there, we'll dig you out. And then we're stuck. This is going to be good. I didn't read it out! I didn't read it out! Scammed! I'm sorry, Perpetual. You were scammed, mate. Hold on. Let me just do something. I'll go and I'll have a nosy. Are you stuck? You're stuck. I'll figure it out. She hits me. I'll get it working, mate. Don't you worry. Can't be having people getting scammed around here. Just going to use Winterhain whilst he's up here to get rid of all this crap for me, because it'll be super handy. Ah, shit, I missed the block straight away. Super handy. Ah, what did I build this out of? You idiot. Idiot! Mistakes were made. Toggle off. Fucking gold. No, let's just get rid of you. Fool of a took. I want to use this for oxylite. I built it out of fucking iron. No, gold. Wait, it's hundreds. Oh, it's the debris. It's the debris. That's what it is. Jerk hole. Expression enable minimum bits 300 English auto spam security medium. Maybe that's what it is. This setting helps control text-to-speech spam such as whoa, 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 whoa. By default, this is turned off. Most users will want to set this to low or medium. The higher the security, the less spam, but also a higher chance of legitimate message being flagged as spam. Okay. Let's try that. Wait, I was just gonna replay your message.
Or, it just needs a banana peach.
For fuck's sake. Right, let me replay Perpetuals, hold on.
Faced with tears of joy. I may not sound like it, but I am incredibly happy right now. Ecstatic, in fact, faced with tears of joy.
Very good, very good. Razzo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. That does mean that I've just opened myself up to Rafflecopters, just so we're clear. Schwa, schwa, schwa. And sprinklers. Anyway. Yeah, balls this up. But that's fine. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I did it for you, Perpetual. If we get any sprinklers now, it's all your fault. Just get up here, for God's sake. So laggy. And they want to go and advertise that fact. Well, you see, the thing is, Harlequin, I can always just nuke it again. I can always just put it up to 50,000 bits for text-to-speech. So, you know. It's the old thing, guys, you know? I'll give you enough rope to hang yourselves by. And then I'll take away all your toys. Pit boys. If he gets money, I don't think he cares too much. I don't know, mate. Sometimes there's a price to pay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that much of a fucking money-grabbing little whore, by the way. Jesus. Make me sound like a right son of a gun. Kill dreams. Very good. The second one she said with heart, I thought. She's learning. I'll take a break or change some SATA cables on the computer. Good luck, Z80. Take it easy, bud. Alright. I'm doing this because I've been trying to deal with these little spammy little bits of shit down here for ages. So we'll get all these dug out and tidied out, and then we'll drop this ladder down, and then I'll try and drop a little bit of oil over here. Probably gonna have to pump a bit from here just to keep this from overheating. I'm conscious that I want to get Hamster's Lake sorted. As much as I don't want to focus on it, I want to get it going. The Brink, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going, folks? I'm going to give you a minute and make sure you're all here. Right. Mr. Rowie, how's it going? What's that random guy? So, this is an oil reservoir. We've already capped a couple of them, so I'm just sort of leaving this one floating for now. We don't really need it at the minute. Welcome, folks. I've got that raid notification. Don't act like you're not impressed. How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? How was your strum? Did you have a good one? Right then. So the CO2, the ice machine. We'll call it the Hailmaker. The Hailmaker is just trundling along. We'll keep our dupes down here for a bit. Oh, you're doing a sandbox run? No. We don't do sandbox, buddy. We do not do sandbox. You killed a colony, 11 deaths, raging success. Perfect. Sounds great. This is doing its thing. I'll give you a quick tour of the base, guys, or a quick overview of the base. We do have quite a large base for those of you that have just joined. So we've trying to capture all of our geysers, trying to cap them all and make use of them. Our living area is sort of up here. We've got a nice little living area up here with all the different room bonuses and stuff. So we've got, you know, bedrooms, massage rooms, hospitals, stables, rec rooms, all the usual stuff. And we've got a really high decor rating in the base, so we tried to make it really pretty for our dupes. And then, yeah, we've just got loads of little closed builds here and there with power generation. Our power wires are starting to look a little bit like a circuit board. Yeah, it's getting there, but we're trying to cap everything in the base. So we've got lots and lots of tanks with like cold water, hot clean water, 30-degree polluted water, 70-odd degree or 60-degree polluted water. All of our gases are collected in here. Carbon dioxide, CO2 is in. Jesus, crude oil is in here. We've got metal refineries, oil refineries, more oil refineries, petroleum gens, ethanol distillers, petroleum gen, burning ethanol. Got a few slickster farms down here. We've got this little ice maker, don't ask about, alright? We don't look at this. This is a liquid CO2 maker. It may be in hail mode at the minute, but later on it'll be in liquid mode. It'll be fine. Got a couple of oil wells capped down here on these oil reservoirs, giving us some crude oil coming in. Got a copper volcano that we've capped so that we get a bit of steam power off it. We've got another gold volcano that we've capped so that we get some power off that as well. So lots and lots of stuff that we've done. We're boiling salt water over here to get us some salt and also to get us a bit of power and some cooling for the base. We've got a crab farm over here. We've got some hatch farms over here. We've got another set of hatch farms over here. What else have we got? We've got a hot steam vent and a steam turbine. Mind your own business. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Mind your own business. We've got some shove voles that we've capped. We've got some puffs that we've just left in a vacuum. They're the happiest puffs in the world. A lot of stuff going on. So that's the main bulk of the base. But right now we're sort of just looking up at the space side of things. So we've capped space and we're now going to start launching some rockets and playing about a bit more. So there you go. Oh, look, a base that is... Oh, Mr. Rowie, don't be like that. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere. Result of having played Oxygen not included for 2 years solid, yeah. Yeah, around 500 hours in, and I have not descended this level of madness yet. Well, currently we are... we've played a few hours of this game, but... just a couple. Just a couple. A handful of hours. The problem we are having, by the way, for those of you that just joined, because it's later on in the game now, and because we've got quite a large base, we are getting quite a lot of lag. So we're having to run at speed 2 and just keep things nice and chill. But the base is basically managing itself now. We've got some really nice cooking areas where all of our food is getting made, and we've got plenty of food being manufactured and grown. We've got plenty of wild food and critters being farmed. This is where we kill our hatchling eggs in this little pocket here, and all the kitchens are pretty much automated, so it sort of just does its own thing. Now we could just do priority 9 builds all over the place. Timepiece, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Frames not included, sadly not. Late game not included. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right. This isn't technically working yet, so I might just nip you off. I don't know if they'll come through here when it's not powered. But if I have just a tube, they'll definitely come through here if it's not powered, so that'll be fine. And I don't know if we can actually reach this. They're being a little bit slow to build it. So yeah, we're just basically in the process of setting up a couple of rooms up in space. I want a little oxylite refinery here so I can make some oxylite. We're going straight to petroleum rockets now. And we're just basically in the process of building a big old insulated pipe from the base to bring up petroleum. So it's slow going when we're in space, but we're trying to get a few things done. Checking out this game. It's a great game. I'd recommend it. If you've not already bought it, it's a good investment. You'll get many hours out of it. What kind of computer are you running this on? Harlequin, I've got a Ryzen 7 2700X, 470X motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1070 Ti. But to be honest, it's mostly all about the chip, this game. So that's an interesting solar panel pattern. Higher efficiency. Yeah, it's the highest efficiency in terms of real estate and space. Gets you the most power. These aren't actually online yet. A lot of these things we've built just because they're placeholders for where they're going to be. We're currently in the midst of trying to rip out an old steam turbine build and do a proper build up here. So it's kind of it's slow going in space. It takes a long time. So you just got your 3900X system. Oh, Harlequin. Oh, person after my own heart. That is my upgrade. That is what I'm hoping for. So my 2700X that I've got in my gaming rig at the minute, I want to go into my streaming rig ultimately. But yeah, needs money for them's upgrades. But yeah. How are you today, Shane? How you doing? Stina, how do you put the oxylite in the rocket? Your dupes have to deliver it manually. Unless you've got conveyors, you can put it in with conveyors as well. I believe. Or maybe you can't. Might be able to put it in with sweepers. But if you put a gantry nearby, your dupes will be able to pop it in. So, it wasn't cheap, lol. Yeah, I can bet. Well, I got the 2700X a while back on a deal. And I got a really good price on it. But I had a motherboard. The motherboard that I bought to go with that chip was bought in mind of the 3 series chips. So, you have 2000... She's mine, not including streaming stuff. Second computer is a ways away. Yeah. Second computer is just for OBS and stuff, really, just for streaming. But my second computer is a bit feeble. It's a very old AMD chip, which is more of a radiator than a processor, to be honest. I don't know if we can reach this. Yeah, it's more of a radiator than a processor. So it's an old FX 8350. It's fucking hot. You can fry an egg on it. So it's a toasty boy. Oh, they can reach it. Okay. Don't do that for a sec. You should be able to reach that. Yeah. So there's our 5 research modules. Now we'll just finish this with a little cargo command capsule. Jesus. Can't speak. And then we'll slap in a gantry for this boy. That's probably going to cook my gantry. That's in the wrong place. I may well just wreck these gantries to get us a few launches going, by the way, because I'm not really that arsed about wasting a bit of steel. We will see. If it means I can just get these launched and find out what we've got nearby, because I really need some thermium. I really need to find some niobium. Niobium! That's what I need. Right. Now that we've built these, let's put these on a sweep only and set it to all, apart from... we don't want any consumable stuff up here. And we don't want any eggs, really. And we don't want any organic. Or seeds. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we can just sweep some of this hot stuff in here that's caused us some troubles. And just get it quickly cleared out of the way. What core did you start on? This is an Arboria start. This is the Arboria. We upgraded to a 1600X a few years ago and couldn't resist getting this. I had the 1600X before as well. 1600X was a beast of a chip. I ended up giving that to my girlfriend. So I did a bit of a computer swap. My girlfriend's got my old 1600X rig, and I took her FX 8350 to use as a streaming rig. It didn't need to be the beastiest, but I kind of wish I'd kept the 1600X now. You had an 8350 as well. Harlequin, are we doppelgangers? Are we twins? How did this happen? Why have we had the exact same computers? What's going on? You had an 8350, then a 1600X. What the hell? Although I must say, before my 1600X, I had an i7 3770K, and that was a beast of a chip. It was the energy efficient i7 chips. It was very good. Overclocked it to 4.5 gigs. Profit. Kind of wish I never got rid of that chip, because that would have been perfect for a streaming rig, but meh. Right. You have the i7 2700K. Nice. The 3700 was the one that I had. It was a lovely chip. But same gen, aren't they? Same specs. Right, let's get rid of you. I don't know if you're running all the way back to the base, you see. But if we can get these built within 9, we can sweep the rest of this crap just to fill these compactors for now. Actually, just go away and just went with my own rig. Second computer was an old computer that somebody gave you. Oh. Yeah. What else? I think we were playing. Assassin's Creed at the time, like something like that. And it was a bit of a demanding game if we wanted to play it pretty. And my computer just couldn't stream it and play at the same time, so we upgraded. But the streaming rig needs some love. It's got no graphics card in it. It's got like an old HD 5850 or something in it. It's got a really feeble graphics card in it. But these shits ain't cheap. Rocking an 8700K. My motherboard doesn't want to overclock anymore. I'm out of the warranty for us, a 3.7 gig on it. Yeah, I'd love to have some big beastly, you know, Intel chip, but I just can't afford it. You know, if you're looking at $1,000 for like a chip and a motherboard, it's a little bit much. Or more than $1,000 for quite a few of them, actually. Right. So for those of you that might be wondering what I'm trying to do at the minute, I'm having an issue. They can't use this tube at the minute. If I do that, I don't know if they can actually just go into here when it's not powered. Like from this side, I mean. Your computer was $59.95. Nice. Can't argue with that value. Right then, let's deconstruct this. Yeah, just bang that in there. My buddy has an i9-9900K at 5 gig. Jesus. Streaming has Ryzen 7. Yeah, well I plan to use my Ryzen 7 for this streaming PC because it's a monster in terms of cores and stuff. You want more cores for your streaming rig. Your main rig, you want a big old Intel chip if you can. But I'm really tempted by the Ryzen 3rd gen. I think I'm probably going to get a Ryzen 3rd gen. Oh, you saw them using it this way before, Razer? Ah, okay. Well, that's good then. That is good. I have the i7 3770K. Can never make it stable over 4.4 gig. Just motherboard issue. I have it now at 4.2 stabilizer runs everything I load in. I went to 4.5 gig with a HyperX cooler. It wasn't even a monster cooler. It was stable. It's good. Rise chips destroy until anything outside of gaming and match up on gaming now. Yeah, it's the thing is, for gaming you normally want a monster single core bad boy. That's the thing. Like Ryzen are getting close, don't get me wrong, and for the price they're fucking awesome. But you do want that big boy Intel. Like if you won the lottery, what would you have? I know if I won the lottery, this main rig would be a monster Intel build. And this other rig, my streaming rig, would be a monster Ryzen build. That is how I would do it. For me personally. I wouldn't do 2 Intels. I'd still make sure my streaming rig was Ryzen, because their multi-core is so much better. Recommend getting a beefy cooler for 3900X. It seems to be running a bit hot. Right. I need to get some money together before I can do this, to be honest. I'm trying to get a pool together to upgrade, but it's expensive. Because I'll be having to do 2 computers at once. So I'm going to be taking my chip and my motherboard out of my main rig, putting that in my streaming rig. So then I'll need to get more memory and a new motherboard and a new chip for my main rig. And a graphics card for my streaming rig. It's going to be expensive. We're talking like $1,000 or something I need to get together to get the bits and bobs I need. So, but hey ho, at some point we'll get it together. Got to do some savings. If you won the lottery, a Threadripper. I wouldn't even need a Threadripper. I'd probably just get a top tier 3rd gen, honestly. Threadripper's a monster, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't need it for streaming. If I was doing graphic design all day long, then probably. But if I won the lottery, I wouldn't be here watching you. I'd still want a gaming rig. I'm a gamer. Even if I won the lottery, I think I'd still want games. You get someone to stream for you whilst you sit on your island. You wouldn't, you get bored. People always say that. If I won the lottery, I'd buy myself a little desert island and I'd sit there all day drinking fucking cocktails and sitting on the sun. No, you'd get bored. You'd get bored. You'd buy a jet ski. You'd kill yourself. You'd be eaten by sharks. They'd never recover the body and all your money would go to the government. You've got it all wrong. I'm telling you. Buy a good gaming rig. Sit there. When you get carpal tunnel, get a bionic arm fitted. You've got it all wrong. It's not about the beach. It's wrong. I'm telling you. Buy an island just so you could rent it out through Airbnb. That's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout at all. I'm an introvert. I would live in some mountains somewhere. Yeah, I'd love to, like... I'd buy myself a nice little place in Sweden or somewhere. I'd buy myself a nice little home somewhere. Somewhere nice and chill and cool and a cabin. Super sexy modern cabin. So it looks like a cabin from the outside. When you open it, it's like a den of technology and snugness. That's what I'd like. Norway's pretty chill, yeah. I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy that runs hot. So I would always rather be cold than hot. And I could really see myself somewhere like Sweden, Iceland. I really like the idea of Iceland. Especially with all the big boys out there that do all the stone lifting and stuff. I'm kind of debating like weights and stuff at the minute. I kind of like to go to Iceland and start doing some of the stone lifting stuff. That would be a holiday for me. I have family in Norway that wouldn't mind moving there. Their model sit in front of the screen and pretend like she's playing interact with the screen. I don't even want to read the rest of that killer. Cabin in the woods. Honey Pie! Long time no see. Cabin in the woods. Yes! Thor #1, exactly, yeah. Yep. What was that stone they were doing the other day? I forget the name of it. I was watching Thor and Jujimufu the other day doing a... oh, I forget their name. It's a fucking crazy name. Hafalor? I don't know what's it called. Hilfalor. Big old stone. Cabin in the front, back cave in the basement, yeah. Yeah. Right then, so I now need to get some power up here so I can start making some oxylite. I can force them to make more petroleum, and I can turn my petroleum gens off to get me the petroleum I need up here. It is toasty warm balls up here, unfortunately. But we'll just have to make do with that for now. We have swept all the debris and stuff now, so this should start cooling off a little bit. Virum, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. I don't want to turn this loader on yet until we've done some of this. So what I might actually do is... let's make another little room here. Let's get some mesh tiles in or something. This is going to be like a little utility room. I don't know what we're going to use it for yet. Fuck. I forgot that Clay made that dickhead decision to not let you put background plating behind tiles. Oh god, it makes me so sick. I hate it so much. I'm having a moment. Having a moment, alright? Okay, change your plan. Change your plan. It's not a problem. Crucifel, that's the one. I knew it was something like that. I reckon I could do some of them Babby stones so easily. I really do. Lady Sapphire, what a name. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do genuinely reckon I could do some of those smaller stones. I don't reckon I could do the Hoosfell thing. I reckon I could pick it up, no problem. I don't know if I could stomp around in it. But I reckon I could do that without training. I really do. I'm a powerful boy. I'm a big boy. Strong as ox. I'd kind of like to go over there and just be like, yeah, I'm an Englishman. Oh, that stone there. Yeah, I'll just whack on my shoulder for you. Don't worry about it. Where do you want it, son? Do you know what I mean? Where do you want this stone? Yeah. You should train, bro. I used to do a lot of weights. But I've never been into like bodybuilding or proper like, you know, world's strongest man, super strength conditioning. But I did used to do a lot of weights. That's why it makes me laugh when you see these bodybuilders doing their deadlifts and squats and stuff. That's so Obelix besides being English, yeah. You have to eat him down, just add the gym and you'll be set. I don't know if you're calling me a fat bastard or because I'm on the protein diet. Keller, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. I don't know if you just called me a fat bastard, Shane. I think you might have done. Oh, Jesus. Can I remind you of the dude in the cabin selling equipment? Oh, I did watch Frozen once with my niece. I don't remember it. Frozen cabin guy. I'd have to shave off this. I have to get rid of this bit. Lifting stone isn't so much about strength; it's an awkward shape. Yeah. Well, that's the difference. Like when the two of them were lifting it, like Thor was basically hugging it. He'd pick it up and then he'd jiggle it right up his chest, and then he'd hug it. Whereas I think Juji just basically fucked his forearms. I quite enjoy watching these big boys doing their training and stuff, doing all the weights. I did used to enjoy it. It's kind of because I want to have weights in my flat, but we don't have the space for it. And also a flat doesn't work with weights, let's put it that way. Our neighbours would not be happy. But I did used to have a lovely conservatory that we had. I had a big old weight bench in there, and yeah, it's good. Old rubberized floors and stuff. The way you talk is similar. I meant the diet, but your way was funnier. It's alright, mate. It's alright, mate. I'll remember that, Shane. I'll remember that, mate. I won't take it personally or anything. I won't hold it against you, mate, but I'll fucking remember it. Alright. Yeah, these are all like priority 1 up here, so let's get them all doing some of this stuff. And this stuff. And then I can drop a bit of gas in there, put a sweeper in, and then we can actually get clearing out some of this crap and putting it in the base. The petroleum pipe I'm hoping should be basically done now. And bridged in, ready to go. The conveyor rail I think I finished off... oh. No, I didn't. Why didn't I finish that? Okay. And that's going to bridge into this line if there's space. Yeah, that'll be fine. They're going to be moving a lot of crap up in space, but I think it makes sense. And then the only thing I want them to be bringing up here now... The only thing I don't want them to be putting in here, rather, is steel and stuff. I don't want them to put any iron or... steel. I want to keep that up here. Very good. What those clear tiles in that room you just prioritised? These are the background tiles. So because I'm in space, I want to put some gas in here. And I can't put gas in here until I put background tiles in. so that makes it it stops the gas from pissing away into the void of space. It'll never give me fluff again. I might do, but only after I've taken it all away. Yeah. GG relied on his fingers, which is a big no-no with stone. Yeah. It was interesting watching it. It was interesting. I actually watched the thing years ago before I even knew about Juji or Hafthor. Well, before Hafthor even existed. This is long before like Game of Thrones, and it was about the Icelandic stones and all the heritage that goes with them and where they're kept. And there's some stones in Scotland as well. There's some Scottish stones that have got a lot of history, and there's that double lift that they do with the two stones that came out of a river. They're like, you put one arm in front, one arm behind you, you do like this weird hold. It's kind of cool. I don't know, it seems kind of nice to go somewhere pretty, walk into a field, pick up a stone, have a little picnic, go home. I don't know, it seems nice. It seems like a nice old person thing to do. But the lady loves being outdoors, so I can see it as something I'm probably going to try and do. We've got a master's degree in jar opening. I guess the 1.6 kilogram stone is quite difficult compared to a massive jar. Jars are difficult. I don't forget what Donut said. What did Donut says? There'll be a hole into space behind the ladder on the right of the room. Oh yeah, here I see. Yeah, I've sort of got to decide how I'm going to handle this here. What I might do is pump all the hydrogen out of these rooms. See, it's a bit of a troll building this, because if you try and get rid of the walls, you're going to just lose all your gases anyway. It just kind of sucks being in space. But what I was going to do was collect some more of this. Bang it into here. And then maybe knock this out and let some hydrogen flood into this room. Because there should be enough in here, I think. Alright, we're going to need to do a few little skipping ladders over here as well. Something like that will be fine. I just have to assume that everything else is fine in the base. I know I've run out of coal. We've got literally 0 coal on the map now. So we're just relying on petroleum, a few manual gens, hydrogen, wood. I'm assuming everything's okay, but I have to pause it in order to come down here and check. I've got a little bit of coal in the gens, but not very much. There's none on this side. Obviously our steam turbine's giving us a bit of power, but they're not exactly a net gain over here. We do lose power on this setup. These boys are still refining, which is good. This is still making me liquid carbon dioxide, which is fine. Just let that rain. And this is getting hotter than balls, which is okay. You didn't get a rank for 20k? Pencil moustache. Isn't there a rank for 20k? There isn't one for 20k because 19 was where that rank started. It isn't at 20k. That's all I'll say. It's an Arboria start, ZB. I think you should drown a dupe named Hamster Chan in that lake of liquid CO2 when it's done. If he wants it so bad, he can live in there too. That is an awesome idea. That is an actually awesome idea. It would mean breaking into it though, which is the only problem. I remember when they introduced water guys to the game and you explained to me how to tame a geyser. That was about the last time I played. Really? Oh, you need to get back in. You used to like this game. I have to remove the ladders at some point anyway, right? Right? No, I said I was leaving the ladders. The ladders are a crucial part. They help with the transference of temperature. Very important. What's the goal for this mission? This is meant to be just doing our first research missions. We can actually go up to like 60k with this rocket, but again, I need to get some more infrastructure in place before we can do that. I need to get these oxylite things working, which I could just be a lazy boy and use these manual gens for now, which people will definitely shout at me for. also don't have enough power. Alright, I know you're going to shout, but get over yourselves. We've got to cut some corners here if we want to get this done tonight. As I say, I need to get off soon because I can't be on all night tonight. For the lady. How many dupes died so far this run? We lost 2. One of them was to a bug though. That needs to be remembered. One of them was to a bug. The other one was to my ineptitude. I made an mistake. I'm going to rip this boy out. We're never going to use him. Not anytime soon. Get me a compactor up here, please. Give me a load of gold. In fact... Yeah, I'm going to change this a little bit. Let's pop you there. And let's cancel these. And let's put you... Let's put you there. There's method in my madness. You can go there, you can be removed. And then we will put in a little chute. Okay. And then we'll put our door back up here as well. And it's going to have to be out of something that can take the heat. Maybe some gold. I don't know how we're going to cool this room yet. It's going to be super warm. March of the Yellow Army. And then got rid of the grave. Prior, I didn't remove your grave. It was absorbed into the nature reserve. We've been over this. Don't get all butthurt with me now. It was a necessary evil. It wasn't even that evil. It just had to be done. It was just necessary, alright? Very rubber life. No! Does Abyssal have any use now? Not till super late game if you're bored as hell. You can use it to make insulation, which is like literally like a perfect insulator. But A, it's super expensive. B, it's a right pain in the ass. C, did I mention it's expensive? And D, C, A through C. It's a pain in the ass. You have a 20 kilo vent, no need to store in liquid. Q-Zone, I'm storing it in liquid and I'm going to lock this door off so that my dupes can just dump the stuff. In fact, the door should have been here. We'll do that. Boop, boop, boop. There's method in the madness, alright? Fuck, let's not cancel you. I need to get this built. Blip. There's method in the madness. I just put my door in the wrong place because I'm an idiot. So I want my dupes to be able to get the oxylite, and I want them to be able to deliver some gold for now that the sweeper can reach. But I don't want them to come into the room and try and pick up the oxylite. It puts them in weird loops, especially whilst I'm getting so much pondering lag at the minute. It is the last thing I want to do. The last thing. I'm wondering if one of these tiles behind here we can sneak some hydrogen out of. See how the biome sort of goes up a little bit. Should we try it? Because we're kind of full on oxygen for now. We can't move any more oxygen. You can melt it into liquid wolframite. Abyssal, yeah, you can do. But, again, that's using many, many bugs, and you shouldn't really be able to do it. It's got no use. Like, from Clay's point of view, Abyssalite is a waste of time. Yet you get a hell of a lot of it. How much Abyssalite do we have at the minute? Where are we looking? Is it raw minerals still? Oh, it's in something else now, isn't it? Miscellaneous. We've got 1,270 tons of abyssalite. Good. Good. Very good. What is that double tube machine up there? Double tube machine? This thing? This thing here? It's a transit tube. Refined metal. Let's get 10k of gold up here. And let's just get them bringing it up. Oh, you mean the oxalite refinery? This thing? You dump all your abyssalite down a hole the tubes can't get into. Yeah, I dump all mine in my storage room and just leave it as a big pile of nothing. A big pile of waste of time. Can feed abyssalite bugs, yeah. Super handy. Listen, we all know it. I'm just the only one that's got the balls to say it. It's a fucking waste of time, alright? Let's just cut the shit. It's a waste of time. Stupid abyssalite jerks. Let's just again door. Wait, I can't even build a door over this. What in the actual... So sad about that. I really hate that change that they made to the background tiles. It's so dumb. Like, it really limits your building in space. Not being able to use airflow tiles, not being able to use mesh tiles. It's really stupid. Alright. Delete the drywall and build the door. But I wanted to do it with the pneumatic door. If I build it with a pneumatic door... Oh, it does have the back wall nowadays, don't they? They've got the little grey back wall. Ah, clever girl. I don't want to piss away my oxygen. It's fine. A single door here will be fine, because they can't hop over it because it's a 3-tile jump. I'll just let them sweep this crap out of the way and then we'll bang a door in. And that should be okay. Boop. And they can get the hell out of here. Oh wait, we need to get this pipe done. I have to not finish that yet. There we go. Boop. Consumable oxalite. Very good. There we go. Right then, the last thing I need to do is get my petroleum up here and start cracking on with a bit of oxalite. So we'll just do a couple of short journeys first, just to see where we can get to. I'm just going to go up through here, fuck it. Maybe I'll make a little reservoir here. Might be schmurt. Right then, so this is now going to make oxalite. Now, it makes it in small little blobs. It's also going to run out of power. I've got no power up here. It makes it in small little blobs. So we're not going to get masses of oxalite off this, honestly. GIF power. There we go. So you get little blobs like that. What I need to do is get a proper power source up here and then we'll be onto a winner. But for now, that is what it is. Decision making is terrible with the dupes. Yeah. Let me show you my pondering lag. Work time. Pondering for 12% of the day. Pondering for 10% of the day. Pondering for 10% of the day. 12% of the day. Sucks. It went down because I was doing less piping and stuff, yeah. It's worse when you're doing lots and lots of piping. If we can keep them on a job, then it doesn't really count the same. Or rather, sorry, let me rephrase that. Okay, the pondering timer in the menu will have gone down. Alright, the reason it's gone down is because I had many piping jobs and conveyor belt jobs, or conveyor line jobs. They will have been able to assign a job quicker, but they wouldn't have gone to do the job straight away. They still would have stood there for a second and built one tile, then built the next tile, then, do you know what I mean, with that delay in between. But they have technically got jobs to be assigned, if that makes sense. I think that's what brought it down, if I understand correctly. But ultimately, yeah, it's not sped anything up, don't get me wrong. I'm just hoping for coal, that's all I really want. I need a bit of spare coal. And we also need some more petroleum, because I'm basically using all my petroleum at the minute, which really sucks. But we'll stop doing all the priority 9 jobs for a minute. We will let our spacey boys get ready. I think our first launch anyway, let me just check the old Arnie Cal. If I want to go 20,000 meters, it's... Oh, that's with the cargo things, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's like 500 kilos of fuel, it's fine. I'm debating putting that electrolyzer back up here and putting a fucking hydrogen gen in, honestly. Because this really sucks at the minute. Alright, let's get you done to the edge of the map. And let's rip out all of this and get our steel back. All this can go. Yeah, all this can go. You can go. And you can go. And you can be like priority 7. I stopped for a brief split second in the early game. You don't notice in the late game it's really long, yeah. So what it is, between jobs they'll pause. So if we watch them doing stuff up here, you'll see what I mean. Do you see that like 3 or 4 second pause that they do between deciding what to do next? 2 or 3 second pause. It's actually not doing it so bad now that I'm only looking at these two guys. Interesting. There we go. See that? Although that was just them doing emotions, in fairness. Doesn't seem so bad when I'm just looking at them. They're actually going through this quite quickly. Does it affect the dupe that only does farm when you create a lot of building errands? For me, no, because I've got people that have high priority on farming only. At the moment. So I can happily do priority 9 errands, so it doesn't really affect my base. Unless I did it for like 4 hours solid, and then it would, but no, it's fine. Yeah, we badly need to get some more power up here, otherwise we're going to be waiting all day to get Oxylite. How much have we made so far? Yeah, we're not done too bad. We're about a third of the way there. Do need to get some more power. Come on. Let's turn this off for a minute. We need at least 3 dupes working these. Come on. Someone else get involved. You can do it, I believe. Let's put some more people on operate. In fact, let's check our skills. No, Ribworm is a super rancher. We're going to keep him as a super rancher. Umbo is also a super rancher. Steen. Yeah, the troll's going to space. Perfect. Right then, let's just check if we can bang a few more people on a higher priority for operate. Because it's starting to piss me off that not enough people are doing it. Nerd is mostly research, but he could be doing some operating. Camolaz. Green. Yeah, let's get some boys doing stuff. So we're digging people. Leppy, how are you today, bud? How's it going? Ranching. Nice. Oh shit, they've been delivering some, or they're trying to deliver some. So let me think. 20,596. See if that works. Where the fuck has all my oxalite been taken to? I had more than that. I'm sure I did. Didn't I? Maybe? We'll do this as a sweep only, I think, just so they don't keep bringing loads more up here. Ginger bollocks. Doesn't look that bad, to be honest. Yeah, it's because I'm trying not to pan around too much. If I start playing how I'd normally play and like I pan around an awful lot and do a lot of work, I'd normally be in speed 3. You can then see the lag is kind of unplayable, and it's not just that. A lot of what you don't see is if I click on something, there's a huge lag between me actually getting an interaction from it, or if I go through the build menu and try and click something, and you know, things like that happen. That was one click. That was one click. Genuinely, that was one click. I didn't click and drag, I clicked it once, but there's so much lag that it holds my click and spawns me multiple things and builds them in a tile that I've moved away from. It's fucked up. So that's why we're playing in speed 2 and just chilling. I can't physically play the game when it's that laggy. It's really uncomfortable, so this is why we're just chilling at the moment and pottering along. But it's fine, we'll get there. I need a power source up here, like a proper power source. And I'm scared to run the base power source up there just yet, but I think we may have to. I think it may be called for. So balls to it, let's do it. Timmet, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You'll see the difference. If you're new to the stream and you come back when we start doing a fresh playthrough, you'll see the difference. We normally go fast. We go fast, we go big, we don't fuck about. But we've just got to go a bit slow at the minute. Can you show the heat map? Of course I can. What would you like to see? Any particular part of the base? Base itself? Did you try compacting all your debris? Yeah, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference, Nedix. Trust me, I've tried everything. I've probably done more work in debug trying to figure out FPS in this game than anyone. And literally anyone. I've tried everything, spent a lot of time. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference. I've done things like clearing up every single liquid in the map. I've cleared up everything that's you know, changing transferring temperature, anything that has a temperature change at all. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference. What could it be? Poor coding, yeah. Yeah, it's down to the engine. It's down to the engine that they're using. Nice. Did you make sour gas boiler yet? No, I've not had time, Leppy. I streamed till like 2 in the morning the other night, so last night. So I've not had time to do anything today, really. Some of it may just be limitation in Unity, yeah. The issue is, I mean, this is the fundamental problem we have. They have said that they're going to try and do more work on the game, but is that DLC? Is that actual fixes? We don't really know. Dunk! 12 months! God damn, we have a Twitch birthday, And the lady has a birthday. Everyone has a birthday. Thank you, Dunk. 12 months is awesome, man. That's crazy. You've been around for a year. Haven't seen a place that big. Duke pathfinding causes some of the biggest computation time. Yeah, depending on how you have handling your critters as well. Critters do play a part. We've tried to confine our critters as much as we can, really. But yeah, it's dupe decision making is the biggest issue. Pathfinding, you can actually do experiments where you can have a base that has many options, like ladders everywhere, and then reduce it to one option. Doesn't make that much of a difference, surprisingly. You might gain like 3 or 4 FPS. It's not as much as you think. But dupe decision making time and the decision allocation, that's what's taking a lot of time. Spent 3 hours this morning changing and tinkering and still not happy. I have a couple of versions of 1.4 to 1.8 natural gas per sec. I want to get to 2 kilo. Guess it's just annoying me. I have a feeling they will try to move more calculations to multi-threading, but who knows how far they can go down that route. We just have to cross our fingers, guys. I mean, again, I don't like shit-talking Clay. I really don't. Because I've played a lot of their game. I've streamed a lot of their game. I've got a lot of love for Clay games in general. But, you know, we need this to be fixed. I mean, I did ask on the forums like a couple of days ago, we need some idea of when they're going to fix this shit. Because at the minute, it's a joke. It's unplayable in the late game, which kind of sucks. And as a streamer, you know, I advise people to buy this game all the time. I advise people it's a great game and tell them they'll get loads of time out of it. And, you know, it's... Oh, this tile's sweating. You know, I advise people constantly to give this game a go. And then, yeah, it lags like a motherfucker. Game's changed too much. Nice, no vacuum tiles. Yeah, behind these. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. We're actually melting this tile here. Fuck. It's sweating. It's sweating naphtha. Just a little bit. A little bit of naphtha. Let's get better, because performance notably dropped from pre-release to launch, and they didn't add anything new. But they have hotfixed it since then, Perpetual. They have done a hotfix since then, which makes you think that they don't know what they broke, else they'd have rolled it back. They did a hotfix a couple of days ago. So who knows? That wasn't fixing what they broke. But why didn't they fix what they broke? That's what I'm saying. If they know what they did, why didn't they fix it? Do you see my point? Prior to launch, there wasn't any late game lag. No, there was. There was. It wasn't this bad though. It's worse now. They fixed a very particular problem, which is with rockets with storage. Rockets that actually were going to space with storage materials in them. And the issue was basically that the materials in the rockets were having calculations of temperature change whilst they were still in flight. So once you launched that first rocket and sent some, you know, went to collect some materials, those materials would never technically come home. Your rocket would come home with the materials, but the calculations would carry on in the background. That's what was happening. That's basically what was happening. And that's what they fixed. To be fair, it's a priority to optimize the game more than adding new stuff. So yeah, it should be. Why do you want to shoot materials up to space? Isn't it like losing stuff? Can you build stuff up there? No, we're not shooting. We're not shooting materials up to space. Sorry, we're loading up our rocket to send on a research mission. You go off to bring goodies back from other asteroids. We have a little star map, and our star map shows us what these different places give us. You know, different materials over here. Love to be able to dig into the source code of this game. Laura Roth, there's a lot of people on the forums that used to do nothing but that. Digging into the code, finding problems, fixing things, but they often got ignored, sadly. Alright, we need some more oxygen. I think we're going to run out over here. Anyway, let's stop the clay hate, because again, I don't really want to encourage that shit. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck here for a minute. What I could do is put my loader in. Oh shit, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to get my power up here, wasn't I? They're working on a power wire that will help me a lot. Kind of wish I'd done this down the middle of the ladder now. Oh well. This is kind of temporary here. I'll end up fixing this later, I'm sure. But we'll get some more power up here and then we can actually do some functional stuff. Damn it. So crazy how much the game has changed. Well, Honey Pie, you've not played for a very, very long time though. There's been many updates since then. Many, many, many. Many updates. Right. See, I'm just trying to collect all the hydrogen in here, and then what I'll try and do, once this is a bit more cleared out, we'll close this full. We'll close this too, and then we'll just have access via the tube, but I can't do that till we get power up here is the issue. I'll probably just whack some transformers and a little line down here or something, just for now. Give us some power through the floor. And then we can rip this stuff out, stop our dupes being on manual gens and crap. And then we may do like a little electrolyzer build in one of these little rooms that I'm going to make. Just to get us some stuff going. That's why you're sort of kicking yourself for not getting this over a year ago and you wanted to see it all evolve. Well, the biggest changes realistically came in the first year of the game. I reckon the first 8 months or so we saw the biggest changes from what it started out at to closer towards the image that it is now. The cosmic upgrade added a lot of fluff to the game, but it didn't really add that much gameplay. It added a lot of time consuming bollocks, and the idea of getting materials so you could make a forever base, but it didn't really add that much content. If we could have left the planet and gone to another asteroid and actually built on it and done cool stuff on it, it would have been awesome. You know, like had dupes on remote outposts doing other stuff and sending it home via, you know, missile loaded pod containers that sent the materials back home. That would have been cool, but we didn't get that. We got a star map with some stuff in it. So, but hey ho, it is what it is. And again, DLC may add these things in the future. We may get options in the future. We may even get some smart, sexy modder folk out there that fix it all for us. You know? Automation was a great addition, yeah. There's a lot of things removed from this game, though, that I miss. I sorely miss the yield on crops. I did like crops being a actual something you could really farm and get a better reward for farming them as well. I really miss that. Dagson, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Sorry. How's it doing? You're very right. That's what I thought is happening with the rocket update. No, sadly not. We send the rocket, it disappears for a while. It goes to a planet. Depending on what the planet has, it'll bring it back for us. Not this type of rocket. This is going to be a science rocket, but that is the plan ultimately. God, I'm still waiting for Oxalate. Son of a bitch. Right, is that wire done? What are we waiting for? All done? Right. Let me quickly rip out some of this gubbins here, and we'll bang a floor down. Just a little temporary floor. And we'll whack a few transformers up here. Maybe just mesh tiles, and I'm pissing through a lot of iron. Holy shit. Do a little floor over here. Might not be high enough, that, but it'll be okay. No, let's go 4 high. Let's make it a bit nicer. Just to give me a bit of space. Yeah, this is just not working properly at all. So, rip out all of you. Could do with dropping all this salt water down again. Getting it mopped up. Let's just build a little tile there. And then we will try and hop over here. That's dumb. Right. It's too high. It's too high. I have two questions. One, why are there doors under the rocket? That I can answer because I want to drop regolith down below the rocket, ultimately. This is like a temporary floor. This isn't going to be here, ultimately. It's going to extend down more. I've just not got to that bit yet. So any hot regolith that falls through the rocket doors, I'm going to... well, there won't be rocket doors. This will be open. I'm going to drop down below. And two, how do you clear regolith? Feed it to shovels. Or melt it. You've got a couple of options. A couple of options there. Right, get that done first. Get rid of all this gubbins. You see this pause in between jobs? Look at Torello now. Has to make like 3 pauses before he gets to his job. And if we watch Delmain, kind of sucks. That's the lag we're dealing with, like in terms of jobs and stuff. Right, so that can all fall away. And we can dig out this crap as well. So we're going to run out of sand soon. We've actually got loads of regolith, but we've actually run out of sand. So we need to get that stuff going. Do I care about a bit of water falling down? Don't think I do. Is there a plant here underneath? Oh, I've got a pinch of pepper here and a waterweed here. Interesting. Heuser, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. You see 2 dead dudes. Nah, they're fine. I'm going to dig them out in a sec. I was just waiting for a lot of this water to fall down. So now I can do this. Drop the water down and get him out. There we go. Beautiful. And let's just get you mopped before you hop out. There we go. Down you pop. There you go. Be free! Oh shit, that reminds me. How's our cold ice tank doing? Oh, some of it is melting. Very good.